You're on.
Herbie's very leveled up. Yeah.
Testing.
We're doing it live.
Worldwide. Okay. Let me just hold on. Where get the link. Gonna share the link to the stream so other people can see maybe if they would like to watch.
Posted in general.
Wait, there you go. Okay.
Or we're streaming?
There.
Yes.
Right now, yes.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean,
You've always
I
been.
stream our games.
Although you recorded them.
Oh, I stream it straight up.
Yeah, we've been streaming it from the beginning.
It's
From
been
game one.
Twitch through and through.
Very well.
I think I even made an announcement that we were going to stream it, and if anyone was uncomfortable, to let us know.
Correct.
I don't care.
Oops.
It's fine. I just forgot. Okay. Here we go.
Friendly
Okay.
neighborhood Kiwi. Okay.
What?
I don't know.
Nothing to worry about. Okay, so
Fucking me, not to worry
and anyway,
Kiwi.
yeah, it's me. So to recap what happened in last session, we after we endured all of the rigorous pathfinding in the maze and such and so forth, and our dear friend got turned into a werewolf hybrid, we entered a fog. Mysterious, very thick, it's like pea soup looking ass kind of fog. And we go into the fog and we are immediately met with a wonderful creature known as, we would learn to know as the Bodak, which is a horrifying, undead, creepy, lurking abomination. And controlling said Bodaks, which there were a good amount of, a good handful of, was a enormous and towering creature we were to know as, the fuck was it called? The Herald of the Undead.
Fuck off. Yeah, there you go.
Herald of the Undead with his big skeleton face and big ass scythe and everything. And let's see, and of course, roll for initiative. Yes. So, Janice goes to go hit them with meteors, and that's when the said Herald of Undeath spawns up and blinds him. Then Herbie and blinds Janice, of course. Then Janice goes ahead and slows 5 of the Bodaks and the Herald himself. Arnie, me, makes a mad dash to the creatures and locates the portal out of the fuck you fog. And
Also the Death Gauntlet.
yes. Herbie, springing to action, tries to climb a dying tree and catapults himself to a tree conveniently close to the portal. Then Rocky Then Rocky asks the Herald's messenger to teleport Janice closer to him in his mind, to which Janice gets pulled through the cosmic goo and teleported to the portal.
It's fine. By the fucking mystic horror eldritch goo, I think it is.
Correct.
That was friendly to us.
Janice then creates a sinkhole which pulls 2 of the Bodaks away from me so that I don't die, and we all miraculously escape one by one. The Herald of Death swings with one last final swing before we end up through the portal and into this wonderful, sunny, rocky valley that you see before you now.
Yeah, apparently he was going to do some nasty fucking shit with that scythe, and Giannis in his particular style said, no.
Well, that's
down.
too damn bad. We made it anyway.
You're a little slow there, buddy. Relax.
Slow.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, they're gone already. Damn.
Fuck you.
That will fuck me, I guess. All right. and that's where we left off, as we are here where you see us now. in this peaceful, probably very windy valley of rocks and trees.
I don't trust it.
And yeah, we here.
Ta-da!
And we've all also leveled up since that last fight. But yes.
Yeah, long rest.
Yes, long rest, long level,
And the level
sleep,
up.
and everything.
It's not at level
back
12.
at
It's
the
on.
room.
It's on 13s. Okay, cool. It's on evens. I mean odds. Damn it.
Hopefully the odds are always even. And now we wait, possibly for our diminutive druid friend.
I mean, we can continue, and I'll drag him
Right,
along.
I mean, you guys are good to continue with this part because it's not like combat or anything. It's like story based. So
Yeah, I'll drag him along. I have his sheet anyway.
Cool.
all right. So what you guys are seeing is a canyon, basically, and you are at like a dead end part of it, and there is a path that slowly goes down through the middle of it and kind of disappears around that corner.
Mm-hmm.
Hero would like to use his woven senses and listen, smell for anything that may be.
Mm-hmm. Smelling the air and such.
Is that a perception check?
With advantage because of the woven bits, yes.
Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to beat my cat off the window. Get down! Stop it! No.
That is an 18.
Okay, so he's just kind of using his smell to kind of figure out kind of what's in the area.
No, so as in like this is clearly like a rocky wilderness thing like that. If he smelled like fire and brimstone, that would be a problem. So he's smelling for anything that's not meant to be here.
The only thing he's picking up is animal trails, some animal markings, the dust, kind of the heat waves he can see. So it's not
no smells of danger, it seems.
There's nothing out of the ordinary.
Perfect. So I was looking for. He will take point and lead down.
Okay. So what is the order?
Heroes in front, followed by preferably someone else.
Why go there?
Followed by Giannis squarely in the middle. Herbie, Herbie behind Giannis.
And then me in the back.
There we go.
All right. So
from now on, we're just going to call that tactical formation.
Yes.
Okay.
So whenever you ask for order, unless somebody changes, like it's tactical formation.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have everyone do a athletics check to get down this rocky pathway to the bottom of the valley.
This ends poorly. This is for Hero. Yep, that's about right.
Oh, athletics, not acrobatics.
Oh.
Because it's strength based.
Oh, damn it. We're right. Okay, we'll just do it this way since this is the screen that's on. So, here's Herbie. Sure.
Herbie's. He's a dwarf. Fine.
Yep.
He's nature.
Nature.
Got it.
This
Nature
is
man.
Hero. This is Hero.
Okay.
For a plus 11, that's actually terrible. And here is... this will be fun. Here's Giannis. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's absolutely fun.
Yep.
Okay, I need Arnie's.
All right, sorry. Let me hit mine.
Yep, athletics check.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well,
So we're just going, like everyone's going down, and Are you just going?
Yeah, I would say that
Right.
those his getting that natural 20 canceled out your negative.
Oh, it was
So
a group.
As a group.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
as
Okay,
a
so
group.
group pass.
Oh,
Good.
group
Because
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
assuming
Thank
Rocky's
God.
gonna stop you from falling. Arnie could
Yes.
grab you. You know, that kind of
Got
stuff.
it.
Yeah,
You're moving
Arnie
as
is
a group.
just Arnie is just running vertically down the mountains, and he just grabs Janice before he falls. Just scoop.
Honestly, even if Giannis falls, he would have just teleported back up and just be like, okay, let's try that again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was doing group athletics
Okay.
down. I figured you guys would help each other. So.
Okay, good.
All right, so you make it down to the bottom of the lovely little canyon,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to be at the bottom of this map, making your way
Okay.
up,
Ugh.
which is
Let me
through
close
the
this thing.
Yeah.
Well, this is long. That's longer than I thought it was.
canyon.
Okay.
It's very long. Like,
Oh, it's quite
even
long.
fully zoomed out.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Had to scroll for a bit.
I'm just going to leave my circle there because fuck it. I can't get rid of it. I'm getting mad at it. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There.
And in
Tactical
formation.
Yes.
There we go.
Tactical information, indeed.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Perception.
Oh.
Go on. Anybody that wants to, yeah.
Yeah.
Never be too sure about anything.
Mm-hmm. Come on, hero.
Anybody else doing perception?
People.
Hold on. Is the
That'll do. That'll do.
It's fine.
Arnie's distracted by the rocks.
Just unfazed by what's around him.
Beep boop.
Whatever's there.
I would say Rocky, and is that Giannis or Hero?
Hero.
Hero and Rocky both can see pretty far straight ahead, and can see that it starts to wind around some corners, but it is kind of slowly climbing back up again towards the end, and it gets a little, like, you could tell it's kind of an incline as you're going back up.
Shall tell
And
this
the
to
and like it's difficult terrain is what I would call it.
Okay.
Yes, quite.
So it slows us down at least.
And again, nothing out of the
Okay.
ordinary.
Okay. Well, actually, hold on. The only one unaffected by this, oddly enough, is Herbie.
So Herbie's the one that can just move at his normal speed.
Basically, yeah.
That's funny.
The slowest
I'm not gonna
one
make
is
you
the
guys
fastest
go
here.
like slow through the whole thing. I'm not gonna do that to you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, just
But you
the
get
difficult
the
terrain. I'm just
idea.
like, okay, we'll take it.
Yeah, but you get the idea. Like, you guys are slower
Mhm.
than normal. It's a trek. It's gonna take some effort.
Okay. Well,
Which means skill checks. Woo!
forward then.
Huzzah.
All right.
We move as one.
Tactical formation.
Correct.
Gonna drag myself along.
Mm-hmm.
Once you guys reach this area, it's pretty sharp up, So it's going to take some, either an athletics check or an acrobatics check to get yourself up.
Either
And
or.
if you fail it, you will slide all the way back down.
How far up are we going? What, to like here?
You've got to make it halfway with one roll and all the way up with the second roll.
Okay.
Here we go.
So, all right.
And it's
Herbie,
kind of rocky and, you know, dirt.
Herbie.
And all
So, since Herbie is not affected by landslide or is not affected by terrain, would he have advantage?
that. I would think he could just walk up it.
Okay, cool. So he just chills up there. One less.
Jesus.
Hero is going.
You make it up just fine.
Yep, Hero's going for athletics.
Yep, he's
20.
up there. Yep, he's
Cool.
up there. If you get a natural 20, I'm just gonna put you up there.
Cool.
31 is
And,
actually insane.
In it though, Giannis is going to go. Oh.
That's concerning.
All right, so
How did I roll a natural 20 before natural 1 now?
Can you make a dexterity saving throw, Arnie?
Sure.
Ping pong.
Giannis, you slide back down again, so you'll have to try for the first one. Okay, you don't hurt yourself coming back down, but you both are still at the bottom.
Damn it.
All right.
Will 15 get him anywhere?
Yes, you're halfway up at this point.
Halfway there.
And holding on for dear life.
All right. We continue. 13.
And you just make it up the second one. So you're at the top. All right, Arnie.
All right. Go try this again. Why does my sheet keep disappearing? Let me put that out of this. There we go. That's better. Alrighty.
All right,
That's
you
better.
make it up just fine to halfway through.
Like here?
Yep, and then you got to do one more.
Surely it's nothing funny will happen if I roll a second time. Oh.
All right,
Correct.
you're up there too. Everybody made it.
You're right. Correct. Yeah.
I feel like
Oh, shit, alright.
was Willie trying to will that into existence.
I think so. All right.
Now the path splits. The right side looks more like dirt. The left side looks more like stone, but they're at the same level. So.
Okay.
Never split the party.
Anything that we see like over here or something? There's just
It's
rocks.
just kind of a boulder.
I have an idea.
So
Let's split the party.
Yes.
you're crazy.
Who's going where?
I know.
Where are we going?
Formation. Pick a side. Cool. Everybody goes left. Think I'm fucking insane.
I mean, you're a smart man, but like I don't know. I mean,
I am
I'm
aware.
trusting your judgment.
Anyway.
As we were.
Okay.
Continuing, yes.
That's crazy that you even thought that was a possibility.
That's the man. I trust you.
There was sarcasm when he said split the party.
Sopping wet with sarcasm it was.
Taste it.
All right, you guys get around the corner and you notice that this part is kind of, it's like almost waterlogged, like muddy and slippery. And it does
Okay.
go down before it goes back up again. It looks like at some point this may have been a river bed going through, and then it just kind of has an underground spring or something. It keeps it wet.
You going just around it?
So water slide.
Essentially,
Mudslide.
yes. But mudslide.
Good drink.
Again, Herbie's just fine.
Okay. I mean, it's nature. He's perfectly fine, I'm sure.
All right.
We all looking like,
If
how
you-
are you doing this? Like it's hard?
If you,
Right. He's literally just bouncing off rocks and shit.
yeah, you can make athletics or acrobatics checks. If you make athletic checks, you can go straight through. If you're making acrobatics, you got to hit rock by rock and do a roll for each rock.
Athletics it is.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
think
yeah,
my
yeah,
giant,
yeah. Giannis is still doing acrobatics. Fuck all that.
if you think my
Okay.
giant robot ass is going to acrobatically jump off these rocks, you goddamn mind.
All right, you make it through. Yuli, you make it, and so does Arnie. You guys just kind of stomp through, strength, you know, woohoo. And then you make it safely to that rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Now you
again,
can travel along that rock down to the
Oh.
upper part of it. Yep, and
Mhm.
go from there.
so 17.
Great, that one's fine. You make that one.
11.
This one you slip a little, but you just make it.
You.
And I'd say you probably got like one more jump, and then you're good. Stop it! Oh yeah,
Oh,
you're
shit.
fine.
As he backflips and he augments gravity around him to land softly.
I'm gonna give him a thumbs up. Nice one, Doc.
And Hero, yeah, he's just
have
gonna,
a cracker.
yeah. Wow.
I'd say he gets about halfway through, and he gets stuck, and he needs to do another athletics check to pull himself out.
What the?
Oh yeah, he's fine.
See, what you didn't realize is he got stuck, but then he you thought he got stuck, but it was a prank,
He got
and he just
stuck and got
bounced
upset.
away. Yeah, basically.
Is he on all fours?
You know?
Sure. Actually, no. Here's what happened. The first time he was on twos, he got stuck, got angry, got on all fours, and kind of just wolfed through it.
Okay, covered in
That's
fucking
what
mud.
happened.
Wet
Yep,
dog.
Oh, the
Oh.
shake. Oh, the shake.
Ah.
Oh, it's the shake.
That's
You know the
everywhere.
shake.
Everybody's covered in mud. Everybody.
Yep, absolutely.
Just Arnie just standing there stoically, just it's all for him. He's
Mhm.
just not phased.
Rocco's
Right.
like,
All right,
never,
you guys
never
keep
thought I'd
going
have a
up
dog
the
here.
path.
Wipes his eye panels a bit so he can see.
The formation continues.
Yep.
All right, it is a steady incline, but it's not nothing that you guys can't handle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There is about a 5-foot drop coming up around the corner. Again, that one's easy. But then y'all gotta climb.
Mhm.
Down the mountain bend.
Mm-hmm.
Very mountainous bend.
We gotta climb where? Here?
You're going all the way up through this path up here.
Okay, so
So you have to climb
we'll just...
down here, up here, and then that way. So are we
Okay.
sticking in formation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then I need Hero to make a perception check. Visual perception check, so just regular.
Oh, okay.
What do you?
I wanted to
werewolf
clarify.
eyes see?
I was already on advantage. It's fine. 13.
Okay. Looking up, going up that path, he's starting to see what looks to be like bright white stones in the distance, in between the trees, but he can't make out exactly what it is. But as you crest the hill, everyone's going to see it. So, are we continuing?
This is relayed. Yeah, I suppose so.
All right. Let me move you to the next map.
Cool.
It's big, guys. I apologize.
Oh.
Oh.
Shit.
Holy.
Hey, look.
So you guys are in the bottom
Oh,
left.
oh.
We zoom out a bit more.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
there's our friendly neighborhood portal over there.
Portal noise.
Mhm.
Well, the portal was already up, so there was no noise of it coming up.
Fair
It's
enough.
already there.
Sad.
Uh,
Look how tiny you are.
can I not like wait? I have to zoom. Hold on, I gotta
Oh
scroll.
my god.
Hello, why can't I drag my?
There we go.
Oh, now I can. Now that I don't have the fucking window open.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Trekking, I suppose.
All right, to where?
Wait, before
Unless
we
my
move,
game
perception
crashes
check.
again. What's happening here? Is it me? Okay. There we go.
I need to take in my surroundings.
I would say with any perception check, you see what you see.
Okay.
I would say if you want to know more, like exactly what you're looking at, it'd be a history check.
I will give it a shot.
And
Oh,
you're
yeah.
at disadvantage because you're from Earth, Yuli.
I will give it a shot.
Giannis would like to give that a shot.
Yeah, you have no idea, Yuli.
Okay, cool.
It just looks really cool.
Hmm.
All right, so these are ruins that are recognizable to you because of the books that you've read and the manuscripts that you've studied.
Hmm.
It's definitely dwarven ruins. You don't know the exact one, but it is definitely dwarven ruins.
We don't
Can I
have to work, do we?
collaborate with Herbie for advantage? Since
What kind of dwarf is Herbie?
He might not be that kind of dwarf.
Why not?
He is a hill dwarf.
So he's not a stone dwarf?
No.
Then I would probably say no on that.
Okay.
If he was stone, then yeah, I would have. But if he's hilled, he's not.
He
these
has.
people.
So he does have stone cunning.
Hold on, I'm fighting my cat. Get off. Anyway, so you say he has stone cunning?
He does have stone cunning, which is actually almost exactly what this role is.
Add double your proficiency bonus to the check. So if he wants to check,
So I'll have him make it. Yeah.
yeah, just have him make the check.
Proficient. So proficiency is 4. So he's considered proficient. So
You double that
Let's see.
proficiency.
So he's considered proficient, so 4, and then double it to 8, so 22.
Okay, so he also recognizes it as dwarven ruins, not directly related to his line of people. This is more like the warrior side of the dwarves. Definitely like more focused on like mines and minerals and ores and that kind of thing. Less nature, as he was raised and stuff. So it's definitely a like war fortress, but there's no movement anywhere. It's definitely like ruins. Some parts are falling apart. It's definitely inhabited.
Okay.
And from what you can see, like you can go this way, and this actually is like a ramp up into the actual ruins itself.
Sure, but
Just saying. That way you guys know what that looks like. So
You said it was a war fortress, right?
yes. That's what Herbie knows, if Herbie communicates that.
he does.
Okay. Would you have any idea what war fortress is?
Actually, hold on. I just thought of something.
Oh yeah, he's a warforged, isn't he?
I was a warforged by dwarves.
What kind of dwarves?
Not the hill kind, I don't think. Considering how robust and crafted he is.
Make a history check.
Okay.
Okay, from what you can gather of your memory banks, fortresses like this were known to have like armories, and a lot of the times they dealt in like magical weapons. And so you can relay that if you wished.
I know that sigh.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sigh.
Be prepared for
God damn it,
armor,
there's lore.
weapons, and magic.
It's the sigh of that fucking plot.
It's the sigh of resignation.
Yeah.
Shall we?
All right, what are you guys doing?
We have not used our question or request this world yet, have we?
Nope.
Okay. I kind of want to request that the magic items inside be brought out to us. Because portal.
True. Portal is right there. But are we
Any
good on
objection?
weapons?
No objections here.
I mean,
well, if we get them out, I guess you could
listen.
use them. If they need to be.
Herbie gave away his staff, so
I feel
and
like he could probably use something.
I mean, Hero has a +2 grade axe. Giannis has a decent staff. Could always use another, but we'll see.
Herbie also has credit cards. Don't forget.
It's also true.
You guys don't know what credit cards are, but I do.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, shall we?
No.
Unless somebody wants something personally.
I mean, I think Arnie's good on weapons for now. I don't know if he's got any need for anything. It's whatever he's got that's been doing a decent amount of damage.
Okay. Then
Herbie, I think might need something, but I don't know.
Then Giannis, putting 2 and 2 together, will request that any viable magical weapons or armor within that ruin be brought to us out here.
Okay, and that's the request.
That is the request.
Okay. As you finish, in front of you start shimmering these almost metallic-looking shapes. You can't actually see any details, but it looks like different types of weapons. And you hear in your mind the Herald's messenger go, "Choose."
Okay.
And so you see what looks to be a spear or a pike. There's a dagger. There's a couple strange bottles in a set, and then looks to be a set of bracers.
Bracers.
Just from their shape alone.
And these are not anything that I can like identify, right?
No, she is showing you the shape, but not the actual item itself.
Okay. So there's a pike, bottles,
dagger,
in the set,
bottles.
a dagger. Okay. Well, none of us here use daggers. Arnie has a glaive, right?
Yes.
Is that a magical glaive?
No.
No, I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
Is it?
Isn't
Oh,
it
actually, no.
plus
Yes,
two?
it was.
Or-
It
what's
was
the
something.
access to your cheat?
Wait, no, I think you're right. It might be. You look at it again.
Yeah, your glaive is +2.
But oh yeah, okay, yes.
You
It
have a
is matched
+2
up.
glaive. Yeah. Okay.
I got that.
So don't need the pike. Don't need that. What does Hero have? Hero has a +2 great axe, so that's fine. Bottles? He asks the group.
Bottles.
Mm.
I wonder if any of this stuff is things that we'll need later on too.
Hmm.
Right? Have we chosen bottles?
That's my vote.
Sure.
Mm.
Well, you made the request, so you get to choose.
No, yes, of course. Well, he confers with the group, obviously.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
we
you're
go with the
doing
bottles?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. All the other
Yep.
items disappear,
Mm-hmm.
and the set of bottles lands into your hands and becomes the actual set of bottles. And
Mhm.
it is a set of Theolet bottles. And I put it in your special items for players.
Theolet bottles. What is this? Theolet was an oil made by dwarves and used for potato mouse. Most used to remove rust and tarnish from metal surfaces and blood from weapons. So dwarven oil. It's actually
Yep.
almost the exact picture from Skyrim of dwarven oil.
It is.
Neat.
It is.
Remove rust and tarnish from metal surfaces.
There's out our Warforged.
Yeah, right.
Arnie looks at his limbs to see if they look a bit rusty or in need of oil.
All right. Well, that gets put away at the moment. And portal.
All right. Are you guys heading to the portal?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ah, there he is.
Oh, good. I'll wait till he gets in.
Yeah.
Before we do this. It's important.
Oh, good.
Okay, just switch to my headset. And let me get on. Okay. Might get on in a sec. Okay. This is where we're at now.
Okay, so who wants to recap the
Julian,
movie?
go ahead and recap him while I get my food out of the microwave.
Ah, yes. So, we traveled down that canyon we arrived in last game. Ran through a lot of rigorous mountainous terrain. Giannis did a really sick backflip off some rocks. Hero shook off some of his, like a dog. Got some mud on him from running around and stuff. And then we arrived here at these dwarven ruins, where
Cool.
Giannis asked. We came to a conclusion that there would be, through Arnie's history of being made by dwarves, that there would be possibly magical items or weapons there. And knowing that, Giannis asked the Herald's messenger to bring forth the weapons, and the Herald messenger made him choose. He chose out of all of them. There were bracers, spears, swords, and such, daggers. But he chose bottles, which we now received are dwarven oil, which you would commonly use to remove the rust from metallic surfaces, i.e., me. And then there's the portal right there on the other side of the screen. So now we're
And then you guys went through the portal.
about to go to the portal. Yes.
All right. So,
Mhm.
as all of you go through the portal, you have a sigh of relief. This world was easy. You guys got some interesting thing. You know, it wasn't too difficult. You guys can breathe. As you guys go through the portal and take a breath, you breathe in water.
Oh boy. Cast water breathing. Let's do that.
Does Arnie? I don't
That'd
think
be
Arnie
nice.
needs to breathe.
We have
Does
potions
he?
of water
You
breathing.
No,
know.
you don't need to breathe.
Warforged
Ah.
don't need to breathe.
We also have potions of water breathing for
Fantastic.
ourselves, don't we not?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
we
true.
do.
But the druid
Oh.
just cast
Me-
water breathing, which targets like 10 people
Everybody.
or some
The
shit like
team.
that.
Oh, cool. That works.
That
The last.
Now, and you are.
Fine.
I'm not gonna
healed.
lie. As you said that and turned to it, my mind immediately started whirling, just like, how the fuck do I get out of this?
We good for a day.
You are looking
24
at
hours.
a massive sea creature that looks to be guarding some kind of temple. You don't see anything else that looks like anywhere you can go besides inside the temple.
Can I do a history
How
check?
deep are we?
Or actually, no. Would it be a history check?
I'd probably say maybe 500, 600, 700 feet, maybe more.
100. Okay.
Could I do a history check to see if I may have seen that creature in my travels across the ocean?
Go ahead, but make it with disadvantage.
Dang. All right.
Can I also check?
Fuck.
That's already a 9.
Damn.
He's trying to.
Yeah, you have no idea,
he's trying to identify Jormungandr over here.
I see.
Herbie, do you have what are your Jesus Christ. You're a hill dwarf, so do you have anything that's in your history that is water related?
I assume at the base level, I would only know things that that's supposed to be in water. This looks weird.
Okay.
Probably.
I would do a disadvantage on yours as well.
Yeah. History check? Cool.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, let me roll again. Okay.
All right. So with
Not
a
bad.
17, do you recognize these ruins as being like ancient, potentially elven ruins? You're not entirely sure because they seem quite old. But the creature itself, it looks like some kind of like salamander that was contorted and twisted and then just turned into this massive beast. It's got some snake elements to it. It has some dragon elements. It looks like a lot of creatures kind of spliced into one. And so you're not entirely sure how to classify it.
Salamandragon?
Like a Leviathan chimera.
Something like that.
Essentially.
Wow, that actually sucks to look at.
Giannis begins taking notes.
Chimera, water dragon. That's horrible. Yes. Are we supposed to go inside the ruins? Think.
The Leviathan has not noticed you yet.
Very well.
And
we go.
It is circling as well. It is circling above. It's not just staying still. It is circling.
Just swimming.
In we go, I presume. Then.
Inside. Yeah.
Nothing else we see or like any other creatures? Just that big thing. Or would you have
There's
a perception
like
check?
fish, but it doesn't look like there's much of anything else living here. It's probably scared to death of the Leviathan thing. But there are like a couple fish that are brave enough to kind of flip in and out the rocks.
Well,
all right, are we making a break for it?
Yeah, let's go flip on the rock.
Yeah.
All right, so are we going to? I'd say you guys are moving as a group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Are we going to do group athletics to power through over there, or are we going to do group acrobatics to kind of jump and time it perfectly?
Well, Giannis's vote is for acrobatics, obviously.
I'm fine with acrobatics.
But then Hero would vote for athletics.
I think he might be up. Might be even here. I'll go for athletics as well. Well,
Alright, Arnie, you're
actually,
All right, Arnie, you're the tiebreaker.
wait. I mean, I could wild shape into something that could carry all of us in there quick.
Keep forgetting your
Okay.
Let's see. Something that won't make us noticeable to that big old thing up there.
Sorry, my mom
Something
just
fast,
knocked on my door to
essentially.
ask me a few things.
So I'll turn into
Okay, yeah,
if I
can
could
take
carry if
Yeah,
I
I
could
got it.
carry you guys, a dolphin?
A dolphin's
Well,
not
no,
carrying
a shark.
a dolphin. A
Okay.
shark's not carrying Arnie. That's the only problem.
Yeah, I was right to say, I don't think anything, unless you get something big, is going to carry Arnie.
If we do something
Okay,
big,
sorry.
Leviathan will see.
Arnie's the one. Arnie's the one outlier.
Okay, sorry about that. My mom had asked me a bunch of things while in the middle of that. So who's Kirby's turning into an animal to take us somewhere?
Nah, but I would have to.
Us? I don't
I
know.
know where to.
But
I don't know about a group thing, but I think we'll be able to. If you guys could tie, maybe a good enough rope, I could pull you guys in. Swimming with
Okay.
it. Yeah, I think if you guys tie a rope around me, now I could turn it to something bigger, which the rope will be sturdy for enough to pull you guys in. How about that?
I mean, how far away are we from this thing?
I'd say about 150 feet or so.
150 feet.
And the Leviathan is circling above, but has not noticed you.
Mm-hmm.
That you know of.
Or
And it doesn't look like it's coming down to the same level. It's staying up top.
Sure.
think I could carry the doctor and the boxer with me then?
Give me 1 second here. 90. But each spell slot above increases by 30. Okay. 90. You said 150, so 90, 120. Yeah, it'd be 150. I'd have to cast it at 4th level. I'd have to cast it at 4th level.
Wait a minute.
That's a lot.
My bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Holy shit, fuck.
Jesus Christ!
Why is that?
Yeah, control water is a long spell.
I mean, I guess there's a lot of things about it that needs to be mentioned.
Okay, yeah.
Column text.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
Like
no,
a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
no.
Just like a Yu-Gi-Oh card now. Column text.
Yeah, you're right.
Seriously.
God, you're right. Yeah, okay. He'll tag along with Shark Bait Hoo-Ha.
Yeah. Sherby.
So we're
Sherby, yes.
Oh my god, did you just say Sherby?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So Arnie, you can power through the water, and Rocky and I will be with.
So just for the sake of my notes, Herbie is turning into a shark. Yes.
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 Turning into a shark. Yes.
Okay.
Hero.
And with hero trait. Yep.
Hero.
We'll open tab.
Wait, where are my fucking spells? What happened to hero spells? Okay, I'll figure that out later.
Oh, did something happen?
Yeah, they're all gone.
The spells disappeared.
Hells.
All right,
Huh.
whatever. Okay, I'll figure that out later. He is just gonna power. He's gonna power through the water with Arnie on a what do you call it?
Rope.
Athletics check.
Oh.
Okay, so Arnie and Hero can do athletics checks,
Mm-hmm.
and then
While I
I guess
pick fucking spells again, apparently.
and then Sherby can turn into a shark.
Yep. And
Yep.
take
Alright.
take Giannis
Take a giant
and
shark.
Rocky.
Yep,
Okay.
giant shark.
I would say the shark with the two people attached to it makes it easily to the front entrance of the temple, and you're kind of just like almost hovering in between the pillars, out of sight from the Leviathan, watching your companions run in the water.
Whoosh.
I would say, Arnie, that you've made it about 40 feet so far. You've got to make another check, and then Hero's got to make checks.
Can do a second run if I can, if I can attempt it.
You?
Yeah, I'll do that, and if I.
Yeah, Hero's okay, I think.
Yeah, Hero makes it almost to the stairs at that point, so he can get up, and then Arnie follows him.
Challenge 5 rating, giant shark.
All right,
Damn.
so you guys are in the entranceway of the temple. There is an open doorway, but the water looks so thick that you can't actually see the other side of that doorway. It's definitely like a magical doorway kind of thing.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Well, Dark Souls through the mist.
Mm-hmm.
All you at the
Hell,
same time?
there's a fog wall. Nasty.
Yeah, it's a fog wall, basically, yeah.
Ugh. I bet. Yeah. Swimming along.
You all go through it, and as you go through it, every active spell, anything on you that was currently
active
giving benefits, becomes ineffective as you appear in this room.
Oh shit. So I'm a regular guy now.
Oh.
Wait a minute. These planets.
I'm a regular guy now.
Well, there goes Arnie, there goes that spell that Giannis gave you in the beginning.
Damn it.
Aw.
Gotta delete that, folks.
Alright, and as you guys are observing, you do notice there are the 3 remaining planets. And you hear the Herald.
Question.
Nature is a fickle partner of mine. They are dissatisfied with free worlds. They only want two. It is only practical for the one closest to nature to decide.
Herbie's turn.
Yeah.
I mean,
Giannis kind of just sits back. Yep.
Herbie's the only one that can approach the pillars.
Am I still a shark?
Nope.
No.
You are.
Oh, that'd be so funny if
Herbie
you was stuck.
again.
Everything magical just went poof.
Yeah. We basically just walked into an anti-magic field. Which, if you actually look at Giannis, he's fucking panicking right now.
I figured. Let's see. That planet over there. At the far left, I'm like, but this looks, well, earthy. This looks, browny.
Oh boy.
So I just gotta pick a planet, right?
You have to pick 2. You have to get rid of one of them.
Oh no.
Yeah,
just
pick one to get to die.
Essentially, yeah, to no longer exist.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, let's pick this brown one.
All right.
So a big brown one.
The large brown one.
Yeah.
All right, and it blinks out of existence. And all of you kind of look around, waiting for something to happen. and you're all dropped through the floor, through a portal, and into the next world.
There it is.
You know, that's been the fastest
Oh,
world choosing that we've done.
What?
The fuck?
Hmm.
if I'm
It
not
looks like
mistaken, this
Earth,
would be
but more
world.
green.
This
It
looks
looks-
like
And
it looks like the world. It looks like a city post-apocalyptic where nature's like reclaimed it.
Yeah,
Seriously.
nature won. Yay!
It would be.
Is that how it is?
Yeah.
If religion
How
ever
did
existed.
okay, so
Yeah,
as
how did
you
nature
guys
win?
are dropped through that
Oh, that's
hole,
a good
you
question.
land on a hill, basically a green, grassy hill, flowers, and you're overlooking a bustling city, and you see thousands and thousands of entities moving. You can't really make out like what they are, but they are different colors, different sizes. Some move faster, some move slower. It looks like a bustling city.
Wait, there are living things here. We can actually talk to these guys?
Huh.
And I just start waving at people. Hello? Hello?
You're up
You
on
guys
a
know
hill
where we are?
looking down at them. You're not near them. You're
Oh.
looking down at them.
Oh. Oh.
You're just shouting
Hmm.
at nobody.
Yeah, kind of.
I
There's a
want you all
spell
to
for
do a
this.
perception check.
I'm gonna do a perception
Okay.
check and then go use the bathroom really fast.
Hmm.
I feel there's a spell for this. I will find it though. But I will do it. I will do this first.
That is Giannis.
Yeah.
And Hero. Yeah. Hero's finding a bush to pee in. He's fine.
Okay.
Oh boy. Got
All
a
right,
poor
hard to see
perception.
it, right. I was like, who's missing? All right, I would say Yuli went to left, right? Where'd he go?
Mhm.
8.
Yeah, we to go to the bathroom.
Okay. I would say 10 and over are the only ones that notice. So that includes Sindo.
Mhm.
But behind you are a couple trees, and you see what looks to be potential movement behind one of them.
Tree, huh? Like wooden tree?
Yes.
Like flammable tree?
No.
Oh, okay, fine.
We were kind of
Um,
surrounded by nature. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Right.
Okay. What size does it look like the creature is?
It's medium, like pretty much the size of a regular average human being.
Mhm. Okay. Can it make a dexterity saving throw against 17?
Oh, you put it in a ball?
Mhm.
I would say that it's not unwilling, so it doesn't roll.
It's not unwilling?
So it's friendly.
Yep,
Oh.
it just lets you.
Okay.
Are you
Giannis-
gonna go look at it?
Giannis brandishes his wand and catches it in a bubble of force and pulls it toward him.
All right. What you see before you inside of the sphere,
Mm-hmm.
I will put him on here so you guys can see him.
Oh.
What in the fuck?
Oh.
Well,
It is
What
a
people?
wooden male creature.
I've got no strings to hold me down.
yeah, okay, Pinocchio.
Okay, Christ.
Sure.
But it's
Oh.
just looking at you. It didn't fight the sphere. It just is looking at you, and kind of just looking at each one of you.
There are many things I want to do here, and let's see which one is the best. Looking at the long list of spells I got here. I'm pretty sure I have something in here that can speak to plants. Have it here. Have it here.
Can I do an insight check to see its intention?
Yes, I would make it with disadvantage because this is not a very emotion-showing creature.
Okay.
That's terrible. I can't see it.
I would say that you get absolutely zero ill intentions from this creature.
Why is he so
I want to
cheesy?
try to talk to it.
Okay.
I want to try to talk to it. I will try to communicate with it. Just wave at it. I will try common first. Hello.
You see it kind of lift its arm and like do a very like stunted wave like what you did, and then put its arm back down.
And I just say, hey, do you talk, common like this?
And you see it kind of tilt its head, and then it like lifts up its hands, and leaves fall from its hands. That like materializing out of its own body.
My brother.
Okay.
What?
Need.
Oh.
I wish I had speak with
Wait.
plants. Fuck.
You know what this is, don't you?
Yanis drops the he flicks the wand and drops the sphere, and he will switch to primordial and attempt to speak with it. Is this a better tone for you?
The creature kind of looks and cocks its head like it understands, and that's when you realize that its mouth doesn't open.
Oh.
And it kind of does the leaves again, but kind of like ushers them towards you, and then begins to walk down the hill past you. Like continuously putting leaves where it's walking in like a path.
It appeared wants us to follow it.
Huh.
Yes, breadcrumbs. It would seem breadcrumbs.
Following. I'm just in awe.
Very well. Formation.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm
getting the map.
Well, not map. I'm putting things on the map because this is less of an interactive, more of a story part.
Okay.
But I gotta put things on the map.
Okay.
So as you are walking down the hill, you are seeing various different creatures that are stopping and kind of just staring at you. You're not entirely sure why they're staring at you, but there are at least what seems to be 4 different species inhabiting the city. And they are kind of staring at you. Some of them like do little waves. You see leaves and flowers appear. What looks to be potentially children are running around and like past you and giggling and
So these are all like creatures that look like this guy, right?
Well, as you move forward, you notice there are these small creatures walking around.
Oh.
And they have different mushroom cap colors, and they are small, so step.
Hi. And I just go down and just wave at it.
Little might
and it kind of
Oh,
with both hands.
this is so awesome. I'm heavily
And are you
distracted
guys
now.
continuing to follow the one being the leaf trail?
Watching my step.
Okay.
Yes.
Herbie is
As you
heavily
guys do
distracted.
that, you notice that there are more of his species that are the female equivalent, and instead of leaves, they are actually dropping flowers, different types of flowers within the path that you're walking.
Interesting.
Okay.
You also start noticing joining the throngs of people kind of watching you, and kind of the excited merriment that's going on. You do start seeing what looks to be like children hiding behind corners and looking at you, and when you finally get a glance at them, this is what you see.
What the?
Terrifying.
All right.
And you continue through the city. It's
Strangely adorable.
not like
Okay.
shopping centers, it's not like a regular city, it's just creatures existing together. There's like fruit growing on pretty much everything that they just pick out and eat whenever they want to, and it seems like a very symbiotic society that's just working together. As you get further into the city center, you start to notice that there are these 7 or 8 foot creatures that seem to be protective of all the others.
Oh.
Yes. Guardians.
So it would seem.
So
Question.
if you
Are
would
they
like to,
taller
if
than?
anyone
Are they taller than
has
Artie?
proficiency in nature, you can roll to
Make
see
an
if you
order
recognize
roll.
any of these species.
Let's do this.
Proficiency in nature. No.
I am not proficient in nature, no. But I have a +2.
Let's take.
No. Okay.
Let's
No.
take a look.
Are these taller creatures? Are they bigger than Arnie or shorter?
How tall is Arnie?
Let me double check. I forgot. He is.
Oof. I'm actually not proficient in nature.
7 feet tall.
What? Okay.
I beg your pardon.
Most of these creatures are slightly taller than you, Arnie.
Okay.
I mean, people can make a history check with disadvantage, nature check with disadvantage, but the DC is very high since you don't have the specifics for nature.
Okay.
I roll twice for nature. 11.
And that's an 11.
I will do Giannis with
Are you on true? How you not proficient in nature?
history disadvantage 15. Okay.
I thought I was. I thought I picked that. But apparently it's not an option for me as a base character. Might have neglected that.
-1 or -1? Which one should I choose? Oh, fuck it.
And it's with disadvantage, so yeah, you don't know anything, so no. I would say, Herbie, you have heard of this creature before. As Arborean. They're Arborean people.
Okay.
And I would say that DeKuyper's heard of those, but he's also heard of the Entlings, which is what this is, an Entling.
Entling. Okay.
I wave at it.
Y'all can see.
Now my question is,
there's probably like dozens of them watching you at the moment. So.
Yeah. Now my question is, what do the Entlings protect from?
Good question.
Not us though. Not us. They'll be attacking us right now, right?
The guys are very tiny. The children things are only like 3 feet tall. So this is a very vulnerable city to things I don't know, like fire. So they have to have some kind of intimidating presence, essentially. But
I
you are
whip at
being
everything.
welcomed with leaves and flowers and smiles as you're
And
being led
Druidcraft.
towards the city
I'm doing
center.
that too.
Okay.
In my head.
You just-
Walking around, using Druidcraft. Trying to keep up with everything that they're doing.
I would say, like, as you're doing that, you see quite a lot of the little moss children are laughing their asses off at what you're doing. They find it funny.
Oh yeah, I keep doing it.
All right. So as you guys go into the city center, it is it's that big kind of dome thing you see in the middle there. It is open at the bottom, and it's just moss covered. And you are led to this room. This on the inside of the room.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Okay.
And so there is a large flower, and the one that was leading you is right here.
I was like,
And he kind of stops where he's at and stops making the leaves, and just kind of you see him motion stiffly for all of you to go to the flower.
That flower is super hyper realistic.
I walk to the flower.
it is.
You should have control of your people. I think I gave you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I touch it.
Okay, you touch it. It's a real giant, large flower. You notice it's a little bit like got some condensation on it, so it's a little wet. But it looks like it has probably been here for a very long time. And there seems to be something shiny in the center.
I am watching. Both of me are watching every move of these things as they interact with that flower.
Okay. All of the citizens just are like, it's like they're excited that something is going to happen.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Not in a malicious way. They just look excited.
Uh-huh.
I have a hunch what might happen, but I'm gonna keep it going. What this might be for.
What was that?
Background noise.
Forest sounds. Ambiance.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifying.
What y'all doing?
I'm standing back.
I'm
I'm
gonna
letting the nature
interact
man
with the
do his
flower.
thing.
Okay.
I'm interact with the flower. I'm gonna do whatever in my druid instinct allow me to.
I would say make a nature check. Just straight nature.
Okay. And nope.
Well, straight nature. Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you
Am I
roll?
stuck here?
For me.
Yeah, it hasn't popped up
Am I
yet.
stuck here? Yeah, my bad. I am talk. Okay, I'm good. Nature.
All right.
Ooh, that was cool.
So with that, it is undeniable that you feel some type of pull from this flower. Not that it's sentient, but you do feel like there is some connection between you and it and the creatures here and the flower itself. It always feels very like like a network of interconnectedness, and you can feel it as well. And it is kind of pulling you towards the center of the flower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Roll with it. Center meaning inside the flower or center, the root stem.
Like the center inside the flower, that like big bushy part in the middle. That's where it's
Right.
pulling you.
I'm gonna go right in there. Get in
Okay.
there a bit. Yeah.
I'm gonna have you do a perception check as you are walking into that area.
Word. Yeah. Doing it.
Okay. As you kind of walk through the very large inner parts of the flower, you do see what looks to be a central stalk that is like glowing, but it looks like it has been completely split in half, and the insides are like trying to reattach together, but they can't do so.
Oh, I'm gonna help it out. Let's see what I can do. Druidcraft. Let me just see if that allows me to repair plants. That'd be cool. So I'm gonna do that. A little light reading.
Anyone else doing anything while he's digging in this flower?
This is nature.
Arnie is
Giannis is
intently
way out of
watching.
his depth.
Arnie is intently watching as he's observing the large entling next to him, seeing as how big and robust he is. Looking at him kind of in a.
Giannis
He's kind of looking at him the way he looked at what's his name in like
Neil.
Yeah. Kind of looking at him how he looked at Neil, but not in a menacing way, but just kind of just like curious about like what do you fight for? What kind of soldier are you? Type of thing.
Yeah, Giannis is just
watching
all of these fucking things move around us and is just quietly reciting Fireball in his head.
Rocky, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Casting, create or destroy water.
Okay.
Gonna do that. I wanna, give it some water and then use Druidcraft. Grow some more buds in that stem.
Okay. As the water kind of appears, it just immediately like evaporates out of the flower.
That's curious.
Huh.
Rocky, you feel a small pair of hands push the back of your knee as you fall into the flower. And you hear what almost sounds like what a mushroom laughing would sound like.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay. I guess I'm just down on the flower.
What?
Yeah, you're in the flower, yep.
Can I
What
get
does a
up?
mushroom sound like laughing?
Yeah, you can get up if you want to. There's just, this little mushroom thing is kind of like, I would say laughing, but it doesn't have a mouth, so.
It's doing the
I have no
motions of
mouth
laughing.
and I must laugh.
Does it do a laughing animation?
Yes.
Aw.
So, laughing animation with despite the mouth. Just.
All right,
Yeah.
so you are in the flower, probably right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get up and chuckle because I realize he's pulling a prank. I really hope. I sincerely hope.
Okay, and so the little mushroom guy then teetles over, and you see him kind of pulling at Hero's leg, and is trying to pull him to the flower.
Hero is a big fuck off wolf, and he does not move.
I'm gonna look at. Do I see this happening?
Yes.
You see Giannis getting a little squirrely now.
Oh.
There just seems to be like, it's almost like calling for the other ones to come help.
Oh.
Guys, I think
it's okay.
God, they're like
Ewoks. One second.
They're like damn Ewoks. All of them.
Hey, doctor,
Just
it's
gathering.
okay.
Okay.
It's okay, dude. Even though it
Okay.
kind of
Some save.
rejects water.
10.
Wait.
10. A 10 and better. A 10 and better was what Giannis needed to not incinerate everything. Okay.
It's okay here.
He very,
Sometimes, yeah.
very tentatively, because he does not, as a creature who is very squishy in nature, he does not like being surrounded. He enjoys space.
They're cute little mushrooms.
sense.
They're not gonna do anything bad to you.
Mm.
I
I
mean,
wish I could talk to them though.
one kind of pushed me into the flower.
Mm.
Or, well, push my knee so I could fall into said flower.
Do we see what kind of flower this is, if anything, or?
I would say that you're unsure of the type. It's not something you've ever seen before. It doesn't feel. It feels natural, but it also feels kind of otherworldly, like it's some very powerful symbol, or like maybe the center of their city, that kind of thing.
Mm.
Would I have seen this sort of flower on Earth?
I would say you'd seen similar, but nothing to this level of detail and how big it is, and like you had maybe seen it in passing, but you don't know its identification.
Okay.
Why did it reject the water? How did it reject the water? Did it like push it away?
Arnie.
Oh. Arnie's gonna cautiously go along with whatever it is these little creatures are doing.
Get in here, metalhead! Stop being a scaredy cat.
Get in here, metalhead is probably the craziest thing I've heard in a D&D session ever.
In a while, yeah.
All right, so the water evaporated, Herbie. So you still have those two parts of that central
Still working on those.
item. I don't know what else to call it. The central part of the flower that looks like it has been split down the middle, like it was not made to be that way.
Oh yeah, I actually will attempt to stitch it up with Druidcraft by growing plants between them.
You try to do that, and anything that comes from your Druidcraft immediately disintegrates as soon as it touches the middle.
Watching him do this, Giannis now has his curiosity piqued, and he is going to poke up behind and look. Can I make an Arcana check to see if there's something here that's like magical in nature, that's like leeching, or like
yeah, you can.
necromantic in nature?
I take two split stems and then just physically just grab them and just try to glue them together. That's what I'm going to try to do now.
You push them together, you remove your hands, and they fall back apart again.
Aww.
That Arcana check shows that this is definitely like nature, but there is some magical element to it. But it's not magical what happened to it. It's like somebody actually did split it down the middle with some kind of weapon. Something to basically harm the flower.
Okay. Does it look like it left like an effect on that area? Like it like sundered it in some way, or?
Not that you can see. It just looks like from the way you were kind of guided here, you can tell this is something very important to the area, and you don't know what the effects are going to be if it doesn't get repaired, essentially.
I bet. Let's do this.
I bet.
Time for some information gathering. I'm gonna cast Commune with Nature.
There you go, Druid.
Nice.
That's the one.
Waiting for this.
There you go.
Because literally in about 5 seconds, Giannis was about to brute force that thing together.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Let's do this. Yeah.
Okay, so what are your 3 facts that you would like to know?
Okay, so first thing, what happened to these stems here? And two,
Um,
uh,
well, let me answer one at a time.
okay,
um,
gotcha.
as you reach for that fact, you get a vision in your mind of some hooded figure ripping the middle thing apart and pulling out a long, thin, white piece of something that was within the inside of it that looked like it was holding it together.
Oh no. Well, not gonna do much good like this. Second thing, uh, what is that thing he pulled out?
You kind of you reach for that, and you can feel in your hand what feels like some kind of it twists, and it feels like it can fray on the ends, but then it repairs itself. Um, and you get the feeling
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding
that
me.
that it's near you.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Huh?
Mm.
Hear me, huh?
Giannis doesn't know anything yet. Don't worry.
Uh, let's see.
Naturally.
Third and last one.
Okay.
Third and last one. Does that hooded figure have to do? Well, not really a question. Just a question to you, DM. If I ask about that figure, does that have to do with nature, or is that just the figure
I would
itself?
say it would not count towards what you can ask about.
Okay. That's not good. Okay. Um, I asked. I asked what happened. I asked what is it. Other important. I'd be missing. What am I missing? The third one would it be? Hmm. There we go. How do I get it back?
In your mind, you are shown a glimpse of a very familiar library. You see gold scales, and you actually get a vision of Giannis, and then it ends.
Oh crap. Wait a minute. Uh, Doc, what was that thing that gold dragon gave you?
Well, it's a bit of twine, string.
Can I get that?
What, you're going to stitch it together?
Uh, in a sense, yeah. But from what I've seen, I think this is what worked.
A slow blink.
I mean, yeah, sure, okay. And he takes out the frayed string and he hands it.
Okay. It goes into the stem here, and I try to line it within the stem, and with the I try to line the string-like thing inside the stem.
As you do so, the frayed parts elongate and grab the inside of each side, and it snaps closed.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hmm.
And
Interesting.
out of this like shimmery glowing piece that is now repaired, it puffs out a couple little like almost spore like colors. Um and then you see around it kind of what looks to be several different spots on the glowing part that are dimmer than the rest. And it looks to be, I'd say you'd see 5 of them.
I'm sorry, say that again?
5 of
So
what?
on the glowing stalk part,
Yeah.
there are 5 different places along it that are dimmer than the rest. Probably about, I'd say, hand-sized. And that's just what both of you have noticed.
Mage hand. I pick up one.
I also pick up one.
Well, you attempt to touch it with the mage hand, and it disintegrates your mage hand.
Oh,
Pick it up with my
But
hand.
Herbie touched it just fine with his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's too bad.
Go
That's fine.
on.
Pick it up.
I'm
And
not
I'll
seeing them
just
pick
pick it
the
up.
stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can, like, you guys are watching this happen. Even the ones outside the flower can kind of see what's happening.
Mm.
You watch Herbie as he just picks up all the dim parts.
Yeah, I see
Like,
Herbie picking one up, and I'll pick one up myself. At this point.
I will do the same.
Hero goes the same. Youngest.
All right.
Doc, it's okay.
Okay,
I
did
can
you
hold-
see that? That thing annihilated my cantrip.
Doesn't seem to
It did
annihilate.
not annihilate Herbie's hand.
I think this. I think it just, you know, I think magic just doesn't affect it. I think you might have to get your hands dirty, literally, Doc.
He pulls out one of his gloves and puts it on. And then he reaches.
Hey!
Picks it up.
I pick up the second
Okay,
part and I
so-
just put it in his hand.
So as you all are holding the dimmer parts of the glowing central, you see everyone around you, all the little creatures and stuff, they're like jumping for joy, and there's flowers being thrown up, and it's just a big celebration.
A silent celebration, as they cannot actually,
Yes.
make sound. Yeah.
They're just jumping around.
It's like the
farming
Fall
up.
Guys.
You just hear wood clacking, really.
Well,
Hey!
for them, yeah. The wood people.
Wood noises.
Hey!
And as you all are watching in excitement, as everyone is, happy that things are happening, the flower suddenly closes up and yanks you underground.
Yeah, there it is.
And you are
Hey!
pulled
I mean,
down. You're not sure where, but you are pulled down. Until you land. Hold on. Let me get to the next. Okay, hold on. I gotta archive one of these because it won't let me scroll. There it goes. Okay. And you land in the central of this chamber.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Hello.
Wait a second.
Okay.
I'm not that. I don't like this.
wait, is that the hooded figure that I saw in my vision?
Yes, it is.
Some of these people
I don't
look
like this.
familiar? Question mark.
I
Yes,
don't
they
like
do.
this.
It is Liza, it is Tina, it is
The wizard with the cat.
Stanley. Yeah, Stanley
Or
and
whatever he was with the cat. I can't remember.
Amber, yes. Excellent.
Wait, you guys
Very
know
good.
these guys?
Yes.
We met them at the
yes,
start of the
Jared is
games.
right. It is Amber, the big tiefling mom.
Mm-hmm.
Stanley and Juniper.
Mm-hmm.
Juniper is not with him.
What?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ooh.
And they are all standing, unmoving, expressionless, and just waiting.
Expressionless?
Oh no.
What happened to Juniper?
Oh no.
So similar to
Uh-oh.
how we found Garth
Garth and the rest of them?
Uh-oh.
and them.
Uh-oh.
Is that the
Yes,
case?
or Gath, and yep,
Oh fuck.
very similar.
Oh,
Damn.
Eerily
I take
similar.
it this isn't a friendly reunion, is it?
No. No, it is
Uh-oh.
not. Can I examine the flower thing in my hand?
You can, but as you look at it, it is dying in your hand.
It's like decomposing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But what does this place look like? Is this like an arena?
Like a
Yeah, it's
sand
just
pit?
a hole. It's basically a sandpit hole arena.
Hmm.
And the flower did this? Cool. But
Okay. Yeah, it backs up to the center.
my go into combat stance due to the fact that I just saw this one damage the flower to the extent of, well, it doing that. So I'm wary of her.
I
Mm-hmm.
And I just say, yeah, she's the one that actually did that to the flower in the first place. I don't know if we could trust her.
Hmm.
And I say, hello? And see if any of them respond.
None of them respond, but I would say perception check.
Got it.
Okay.
for all of us or just him?
For anyone that's paying attention to their surroundings.
Oh.
Well then,
It's a vague statement, which is
That
crazy.
is Giannis
So
and
The left back.
Hero. Yeah.
So I would say all of you notice that what was Stanley seems to be kind of moving a little bit erratically versus what the other ones are doing, and he has taken a couple steps forward and has frozen again still.
like moving
Oh
like
no.
unnaturally,
Yes.
like against his will.
He takes a step back.
I'm going to just look
Something controlling it?
at Amber.
She's just expressionless.
Is she? Wait, are these guys even looking at us?
Nope,
Like
they're
if we
just looking
move,
straight ahead. But
I'm gonna
you
take.
do notice now that you've said that the one that moved, this one, he is occasionally watching the movement that you guys are making.
Arnie
His eyes
has
are
not moved.
almost
He
flickering,
he
like his
is
head's trying to turn.
Arnie is in a defensive disposition right now. He is very weary of what's going on, knowing what he sees.
guys, we should cover up.
Gotta protect the doctor.
Huddle up, huddle up, huddle up.
Giannis is gonna pipe up. Stanley, I know we are
And he is
both.
looking right at you.
It's like we are both men of science, men of magic. If you're in there, I don't know what power has you, but I would try your best to not take another step forward.
And you see him freeze, but you notice his fingers are trying to move.
We tell what he's trying
And
to
it's
do with his
and
fingers.
it is behavior you have not seen in the motionless way that they usually are.
Yeah.
Wow. This
Stanley.
feels really wrong.
When I say his name, he looks at me, right?
Yes.
Stanley, if you're in there and you can understand me, look toward the robot.
And you see like the eyes flick slightly in that direction.
All right. Look up for yes, down for no. Are you being controlled?
And the eyes flick up.
Okay. Are these three having anything to do with it.
And he looks down, or flicks his eyes down.
You're also being controlled.
Is
Mm.
Juniper still alive?
And he kind of lurches forward as soon as you say her name, and then he just stops again.
The moment that happens, Giannis brandishes his wand and literally draws a line. This line in the sand. And from that line, it looks like the sand kind of just parts, and like it literally just like a force field goes up between them as he casts Wall of Force.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Make a perception check as you do this, Giannis.
Mm-hmm. Can I not? There we go. Loading.
Okay.
I don't know why that happened
say
twice,
because,
but yeah.
well, I would say because you were focused on his face and his eyes, you notice his mouth is like subtly moving. Oh, like almost like he's trying to form words. But the sound is not coming out from what you can like hear from where you're at.
Okay. Quick little retcon. It's not a what do you call it? A line. It's literally just going to be a
Circle.
yeah. It's literally just going to be like a circle around him, a dome. I forgot I could do that with Wall of Force. But yeah, I'll make a dome around him, keep him nice and contained.
Okay.
But okay. Can I make out what his words are or what like he's mouthing?
I would say you are not close enough to make out like what he's trying to mouth because he is doing it kind of stutterly. It would definitely require you to be like near.
With the Wall of Force, he has no fear. He has no fear at the moment since he knows very few things can get through that, so he will walk up.
And Stanley actually like staggers forward and meets you. I would say make a straight intelligence check.
Okay. Going to.
Right. Within all of the babble that seems to be coming out of his mouth as he's trying to form words, you do catch the like shuddered whispering of 4 words. Okay? I'm going to whisper them to you.
Okay. Giannis nods, and his calculating mind kind of falters for a second, and then a slight bit of emotion crosses his face, and he looks him dead in the eyes, and he says, "I will."
And you do see like a single tear come down Stanley's left eye and out.
He closes his eyes, and his steel rehardens, and he looks at Stanley and he says, "Do you wish to continue the way you are?"
It's eerie because all of a sudden everything that you had seen of him trying to come out ceases, And he looks straight at you and goes, I am the Herald's Warden.
Hell. Damn it.
Giannis flicks his wand and the wall disappears.
Shit.
He's gone.
Damn it. Wait. Gone. Wait, what happened, Doc?
He was hanging on in there for a little bit, but now he has become like the rest of them here.
Wait, they're dead?
Not necessarily, no. Their consciousness is, but it seems their bodies remain.
Crap. What? Wait, the Herald did this? Who did? How did this happen? Hey, Doc. What?
He's just
What's
staring
he
at
doing?
him.
And the Herald's Warden, as he has named himself, is staring straight ahead. But you do see him suddenly lift his arm up and try to pull a sword off his back. Or start to.
Giannis
Crap.
in a fit of, I don't know, something's changed in him, something cracked. He's a little, well, let's see. Hold on. Let's see if he is able to hold on and maintain. Okay. Something changed in him. He feels a different type of resolve. So he's not going to flit to running at this particular point. He's filled with a bit of courage, and he's basically filled with this singular thought. He will not allow her master to be his puppet. And I suppose we go into initiative.
All right.
Ooh.
Let
Okay.
me figure out where is it?
Would he be able to do like a final thing before we go that way?
Depends on how in depth it is, I guess.
It's a spell.
Bonus action or action?
Action. Yeah, fine. Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay. I'm like, Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Giannis is pissed now.
Okay, is that all the ones from previous? Hold on, I've gotta...
My 20.
Oh.
That was not a previous.
Did you... Sorry.
Nope, that wasn't
Okay,
current though.
and is that one your previous one, Yuli?
I don't see anything on the turn order thing.
There's nothing on there.
Nope.
The turn order is empty for us.
Really? Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Yes.
I still don't see anything.
Deleted.
Try to roll initiative again.
26. I'll take
Jesus!
it. Okay. I said
Okay,
Giannis
is it
is
showing up
pissed.
for you now?
Well, hell, shit.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
All right.
Yeah, Giannis is 26. Rocky
Mine
is
didn't
16.
come up though. Wait, I'm dumb. Never mind, guys. 1 second. Initiative.
Right, 3.
That's the
13.
line for me.
Oh, I need to roll for Hero, who is also angry at this point as well.
I feel like Rocky is as well, seeing Amber the way she is.
Not as angry as Giannis, it would seem. Okay.
No, definitely not, because I have no idea what happened there.
Yeah, Giannis is rightfully pissed. Being as someone who he was one of the ones he was personally close with.
Oh, you have no idea.
I've got to... Done. Okay, and then we gotta go here. Sorry, I got 4 different ones I've got to handle. Right. Right, and then... good old Stanley.
That's
boy.
not good.
Oh boy.
Okay, so there's the turn order.
Where is that?
Okay, let's see. All right, Giannis, what are you doing?
1 second, just adding something to his sheet so I can easily access it. Okay, cool. All right. Let me come into here.
Ew, Herald of
Cool.
Destiny has a freaking initiative? What are you doing there, boss?
All right, cool.
What?
I
So,
was rolling for the other 4.
Oh,
so
I
Giannis,
was like,
seeing the person that he knew as Stanley draw the sword and seeing just that dead look in his eyes, Giannis does something that in a move of everything shocks everybody. He drops his wand. He drops his staff. And he reaches into the bag of holding on Hero. And he pulls out this massive, just regular great sword. And he pulls it out with both hands and it just clunks to the ground. And he says, "You will not tarnish my friend's memory." And he holds the great sword in front of him and grasps the hilt, utters some arcane words, and draws one sigil on his forehead. All of a sudden, the thin, reedy doctor with his goggles, the goggles actually snap off of him. You see his eyes are actually pitch black. He starts to almost grow in stature. He gets taller, more bulbous. He starts growing muscles. You can see the rage and fury in this man. He goes from a reedy little scientist to a massive hulking warrior, and he grabs that great sword, and the great sword emanates with this blackened purplish flame on it, imbuing it with extra force. And he just growls in this man's direction, ready to fuck him up. And he casts Tensor's transformation.
ooh,
Holy moly. What? Oh, let me see this.
damn, 50? Yeah, I like that. Ooh, that's cool as hell. You
Bro,
become a
full Giga
fighter
Chad.
now? Yeah.
He just went full
Oh
Giga
my
Chad.
god, he literally
Yeah.
just juiced himself.
Yeah. Yeah,
Come on,
Jekyll, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type shit now?
Yes,
What we doing?
sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Edward
Alright.
Hyde here to play.
No, right now from Rivals. My
Man,
turn.
fumbling the Hyde.
Yup.
And I'm assuming we're all just seeing this happen.
Correct.
Like Arnie just
When
looks at
that's-
him in absolute shock, and he's just huge.
Alright, so
Mhm.
Herbie
And
knows
a bonus
exactly what to
action.
do.
Bonus action. He will teleport using Blessing of the Raven Queen. His usual
That's not
teleport
a
ability.
spell, right?
That is not a spell. That is an ability.
Okay.
Yep. Nope. He's done spelling for a second.
Yes, that's why I was like, wait a minute, let me
Yes.
make sure.
He's done spelling for a second, but he will teleport literally behind this guy and put a hand on that sword and attempt to stop. And in flavor, it's just like, are you sure you want to do that?
Well, yeah, and he just had put his hand on it, so he hadn't pulled it out of the sheath yet. So
Mm-hmm. And that's his turn.
okay. The Herald's Warden does nothing. The Shaman does nothing. It is Rocky's turn.
Like how they didn't do anything.
Mhm.
That is concerning.
You waiting for us to attack? Why?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Now I need to rethink what I'm going to do here.
Huh.
Yeah.
'Cause that threw me all the way the hell off.
I'm sure you'll come up with something.
So they just sat there and did nothing. No movement, no signal,
Nada.
no. Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. All right.
Hmm. Hmm.
What are we doing, Rocky?
Being the doctor, literally going to roid rage in the only terms that Rocky can think of. Is gonna fill him with a bit of inspiration, and then he's gonna see that nobody else has moved, and he's gonna be kind of confused. So him being a boxer and trying to play it smart while fighting, he's just going to go here, and he's just going to prepare an action in case Amber tries to do anything.
Layer. Succubus. Warden. Shaman.
All right, that your turn?
Yep.
The Herald Slayer does nothing. Herbie, it's your turn.
Which one's the Herald Slayer?
Probably this one.
This one? Oh yeah, probably.
Yep.
Okay, so Slayer, Succubus, Shaman, Warden.
Yeah. Okay, I can still. I actually still complete that movement. I actually walk to her and how's she looking? Like just the same as others?
Yeah, just straightforward, looking straight ahead, no movement, just standing.
Hmm. I just look at the Slayer and I just say, what do we do now?
And she just responds, I am the Herald Slayer.
The Herald Slayer. You say that because you slay the Herald, or you're the Slayer for the Herald?
There is no response.
Mm. Guys, I'm drawing a blank here, and I just uh. I don't know how they'll act if I prepare a spell, but I am going to be well. I'll just take a dodge action just in case they try to swing at me. Matter of fact, I'll step back one. Nothing.
Nothing.
Mm. Guys, I don't know, and I'll just end my turn.
Okay. It's the Herald Succubus's turn, and she does nothing.
All right. On to Hero.
What's he gonna do?
Hero, well, depending on this saving throw, we'll see if he. Let's see if he keeps his wits about him.
Well, and he does have a thing for Tina.
Oh,
Does
right.
he? Okay.
Oh.
Well.
I was just about to ask, like, did Hero have a
Thing for any of them?
like a soft spot for
Yeah,
any of these
because he
people?
would say hero, and she went Tina, and it was like back and forth, kind of.
Yes.
And it was a
Yes,
name he
yes,
could
yes.
say too. So.
Yes.
4
Okay.
letters.
Fair. So, yeah, right. 4 letters. Okay. So let's see. Okay. He holds himself together for now. But he will try to look for a way out if he can see anything. So he'll use this action to make a perception check to see if he can find anything like a way out or something out of here. Try to figure out like what's the play here, what's the plan, what's the idea.
Okay. Go ahead and make the perception check.
Okay.
From where he is standing, he can see that over here there is what looks to be 2 of the bars on this metal gate have been kind of pulled apart, so there is a way through into darkness, but there is a way through.
Okay. He will relay that to the group. And
good idea.
actually, not only will he relay that to the group, what's his movement speed? Hero 30. Okay.
Cold Violet? The hell is this? Okay.
Actually, no. He'll stay right where he is. He'll relay that to the group and make sure that he's within 10 feet of as many people as he can. So start with that. Yeah. Call that a day. And that will be his turn.
All right, Arnie, you're up.
Arnie, upon observing that no one's really moving, does not take a fighting stance of any kind, because he's more of a he's not a really like fight first kind of machine, but like if danger approaches him, he knows what to do. So he kind of takes a more relaxed stance than what he was earlier. Like before, he was kind of like a bit more tense after seeing people he knows. But now he's kind of just like, he's going to, I guess, stick with from upon remembering that that Hero was fond of Tina. He sees that she is concocting that she's most likely like the rest of them. I am so and so, Herald of what, and knowing how he had his outburst earlier when he met with the dead what was it, dwarf, not a dwarf, gnome, that was all with the religion and everything and magic and all that, and you found him dead, and how distraught he was. He's going to stay close to a hero in case he does anything rash.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, but he's gonna cautiously be weary of hero. Yeah.
All right, Giannis, you're up.
Giannis is literally, he hasn't looked at anybody else or anything else. He's literally just not locked. He's not lost eyes with Stanley, and he just says, he literally says almost under his breath, but like to him with Stanley, it's like, I will, but she won't see you like this, and stabs him in the back.
Mm.
Oh boy. All right.
Jesus!
Fantastic work.
Can we
Well,
Can we take a moment here and say, God damn, Giannis is pissed, man.
Rightfully so.
This is the canon.
That was a critical point.
Now,
that was a fantastic thing.
Mind.
Oh yeah, you add the 2d12.
Yeah.
I just read that.
Well, the 2d12 also get doubled.
Fuck. That's a lot. So smite?
26. So I'm sorry, 28, 37.
What, Chips? Be quiet, baby.
45 points of damage.
Hold on, I'm mathing.
Ow.
Mm-hmm.
What, baby? What's wrong? Why are you crying? Yeah, I'm being yelled at.
Just cat things.
Leave him alone.
So that was your first attack, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Spoiling attack.
So 45 points to him.
There was no reaction from
I know.
the Herald Warden.
I know. And again.
Let me check. That just hits.
We continue. Plus.
Oh, Gyps, sweetie, no.
Plus 14. So 17.
Okay. He does not look to be in any good condition anymore after what you've done to him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
It is.
All right. Let's see. What would he do? I think I know. But it's not nice. Okay, so let me see. So he lets go of the sword on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Because you weren't letting him actually pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes for a dagger. Did that put that in the chat? Yeah, there it is. Okay. How do I measure cones? Help.
Here we going. Where do you want to go?
To hit as many people as possible is what he's going for. 60-foot cone.
60 foot.
As much damage as he can.
So
Not even like including you. Just the more people, the better is what he's going for.
Oh damn!
That's
You and his old man? Crazy.
That's about as good as he gets.
Yeah, that'll be it then. That's what he's gonna do.
But he also gets what's her face? He can.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Okay, cool.
Figured. Crazy.
Cool then.
That does not matter.
There.
That is collateral. It does not matter.
That's
Collateral. Oh fuck! As long as we get that pain, that's crazy.
All right, so I need dexterity saving throws from Rocky, Arnie, and Hero.
Okay. Yeah.
Shit
Cool.
titties.
Damn.
People say
Y'all rolled fairly well.
His spell save DC is only 14, so.
And what
shit,
about
shit.
what's her face?
Yep, I'm working on it.
I'm guessing she's the Herald Succubus.
yes.
Yes.
Based off of the gathering of them, yeah.
Did it show up? There it is. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's half damage. It's 3d8. No, well.
Third level spell, 5 points of damage. Ooh.
So it would be 5 points of slashing damage to everyone in there.
Mm-hmm.
Angry
Yeah.
Sarah noises.
Yeah.
Angry Sarah noises. I hate it.
That happens.
Damn.
Ay. Okay. And then that's just going to be his turn. All right.
Okay.
Tina. All right. So now that blood has been shed,
Mm-hmm.
she is going to wild shape.
Oh.
That
That's
one.
right. She was a druid.
Oh.
Druid
Less
battle.
scorpion.
Just a fucking scorpion, okay.
A
Yeah, giant
Pokemon
scorpion.
battle now?
Druid fight.
I forget that's a wild shape you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Giant ass bugs.
It's got a multi-attack, so it does 2 claw attacks and 1 sting attack.
Mm-hmm.
So let me pull up. I just had it where to go. Speed is 40 feet, so we're just gonna beeline right here. So the giant scorpion is going to attack Hero.
Okay.
It's gonna do the 2 claws and the 1 sting.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Okay, so claw. Why are you doing
Miss.
it like that? Okay, I don't know how to change that. We'll just leave it there for now.
You don't. If it's an NPC sheet, you don't.
Okay. So
Both
those
miss anyway, so it's fine.
And then a sting.
Unless it has advantage, that misses.
No, it doesn't have advantage.
Yeah, then
And that's
all 3 miss.
that is its turn. All right, Rocky, you're up.
Well, everybody seems to be fighting. Time to punch things. Alrighty then.
Yes.
Which punch am I going to use?
The little Mac punch. Ugh.
There's a lot of those. That's the thing.
Hey.
I wonder if these things can feel fear. Nah, it's fine. I am going to punch Amber. However, I'm going to use one of my rhythm points to hit it with a brutal punch.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. There's a 29.
Oh shit.
Jesus fuck.
29.
God damn.
Yeah, 29 hits. And she
I
failed to
should say
save, so
so.
she's going to be prone.
Alright, cool. Bonus action. We are going to throw a power punch.
Mm.
Okay.
Now, here comes the fun part. At 9th level, when I throw a power punch against a creature I haven't attacked, I gain advantage on it.
Oh, you
On a hit, it's a
But you
crit.
have it. But you have attacked it.
Oh, you're right. I have attacked it. Alright, I'm just gonna punch it. We're just gonna power punch it anyway.
It is prone, right?
It is prone.
Yep. Which means you have
Yep.
which means you have advantage.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I do this.
Nope. Almost fell off the bed. Terrible.
It causes normal damage plus additional damage equal to 1d6 per. So would I hit the boxer punch again or no?
Yeah, I think it's just your regular punch added with the added 1d6s times how many rhythm points you have.
Alrighty. Another 29.
So yeah, 29 hits, yes.
I'm gonna do this. Plus
Okay.
6, and then I have to roll 1d6 per rhythm point that I have, which is 3. 6.
Okay.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. Alright, and she is prone.
That was all for me.
Alright. So the Slayer. So she's going to have advantage on her attack rolls against Herbie
Uh-oh.
because
Assassin.
yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I have it stuck on 2GM. But
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Pain.
Wait. Hold on. That hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. They have taken a turn. There was a whole turn where we did nothing.
Oh,
he did
yeah.
take it. Okay.
He didn't do anything in
Yeah.
the turn, but he still took it.
Mhm.
Let's do
True.
then.
True.
So many things.
Mm-hmm.
Many, many things.
Okay, I think she is just going to attack you with her rapier.
Stabby.
Ow.
As long
That
as
hit.
it's not a crit, you're fine.
Yeah. Ow.
If it's a crit, you kind of explode.
Jeez.
Yeah. Ow. All the ouchies.
Let's see. And she's going to disengage as a bonus action
Mm-hmm.
and pop over here. It is now Herbie's turn.
Ow, that hurt. Okay. Now, Okay, everybody is how good is my thing on this? Can I? Okay, it's good here. Just need to see that spell one more time. I have the spell, yes. However, okay. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. It's not bad. Good. One. Well, +1 and +2. Yes. Okay. Whole person level 4.
On
All 3 of them except the scorpion. Here with the
wisdom saving
1, 2, and 3. Yeah, 3.
okay. So they
Wisdom
each
save
need to
of
do
17.
so 17. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll start with the Slayer. Oh, maybe if I hadn't closed her stupid sheet. Jesus, Sarah.
Be like that sometimes.
I don't think it could.
Okay, let's see. Slayer. And it's what, a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, wisdom save 17.
Mm-hmm.
Haha.
Okay. Okay. And then I closed it out again like a dingus. Oh shit.
Oh dear.
Oof.
So she's prone and she's being held.
Oof.
Well,
Stay down.
shit. Okay.
Final
What
warning.
to the succubus,
Well, let's
guys?
see. Well,
Jesus.
let's see. The succubus is now laying down and tied up. I think she's right at home.
He's having a grand old time.
This is exactly planned. This one is that this plan? Okay, it's fine.
And the other?
Held down and on the floor.
When Giannis is not on the field for crowd control is still provided. I love it.
Yes. Just as planned. Execution. And then
Oh,
I
this
would
is gonna be.
literally...
Oh wait, this is gonna be disgusting because any hit on them is an auto crit.
Yep.
They're paralyzed. That's the bad one.
Man, you're
That's
just
the
on the floor.
bad
Huh?
one. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you already had advantage. You already got advantage.
Right.
Like,
Is that your turn,
Scurry's
Herbie?
over here. Yeah, scurry the fuck over there. That's it.
my man.
So I think
My
at
man.
the end of their turns, they can make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the end of her turn, so we're gonna try a wisdom saving throw.
Aw,
Succubus. All right.
curses.
She's no longer a held person, but she's still down.
So,
Curses.
try that again.
I closed it again on accident like a dingus.
Thank you, Sarah.
Control Shift.
I hate this spell. I hate slow.
It's not a spell. It's not a spell. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do it.
It's
Oh,
Curses.
okay, fine.
I won.
Dang.
I closed it
Oh,
again.
well.
God damn it, Sarah, you fucking idiot. Sorry. I'm having moments with myself over here. Okay, so that's
Take
her
your
turn.
time.
Hero's turn.
Right. Yeah, seeing her try to attack him, he's gonna multi-attack, I think, as well. Let's see. Where's his sheet? Here we go. One with its bite and one with its claws or spear. Okay, so bite. Actually, no. No, he's just gonna swing twice with the great axe, honestly. That's probably. Question for smite purposes. These aren't undead, are they?
No.
Okay, cool. 31.
Yeah, I think
Ow.
that hits.
Yeah.
Using a second level spell slot to divine smite, so plus 3d8 to this.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 21 plus
15 slashes is crazy. 15 slashing damage?
7, so 28 points to the scorpion form.
Oh, lovely.
Mhm.
Okay. I
Is
mean, it's
is
still
it still up?
standing.
The scorpion form
Yeah.
is still up? Okay. Swing again. 28.
Yep, that hits.
Let's
Second
go
level
again.
smite again.
Let's go again.
Yeah, okay. So 20 points of damage plus another 17,
Jesus.
so 37 points. 37 further points to the scorpion form.
Fucking
My
paladin.
gosh.
Paladin.
Yeah, hero hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, he do.
Yeah,
Oh.
God.
he hurts. Paladin.
So this form
Fuck.
drops
Naturally.
Okay. How much was the overflow?
13 points.
Okay, so
Damn.
she takes 13 points to her.
Yes.
He's a hero.
Cool. Yep.
He is hero.
And that is
Bullshit.
that is his turn.
It is. It is. Paladin.
All right, Arnie, what you doing?
Mhm.
Okay. Seeing that we are in full fight mode now, is after watching Scorpion Tina miss at hero. He is going to step over here, closer to still next to hero. How and actually more over here. How is Tina
Back
looking?
up one. Back up one.
Why is that?
You have a glaive.
Oh right, yeah. How's Tina looking?
She looks fine. I mean, there's not
Okay.
really reactions to them, but yeah, she looks okay physically.
Okay.
You can try.
How's she looking?
Paralyzed.
Yeah, she can't move.
Hmm.
All can't move except the druid and the succubus. He's on the floor.
The succubus is still prone.
Yeah.
Upon assessing that hero is more than capable of handling Tina, and is not in any way distraught after realizing what's happening, he's gonna go ahead and use his glaive on her.
Which her?
This one here.
The Slayer.
I
The
think
Slayer.
Slayer.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like, there's 3 hers here, so.
Yeah,
At
she's not
advantage.
there. Yes. With advantage because the status ailment.
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed, thank you. Glaive right here.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
What the hell's it there, the sheet?
God damn it, Herbie. That hits.
Okay.
Right for Herbie? Good job.
And I just hit the damage
Yep.
type.
Glaive,
That's
glaive,
but
glaive, nope, just say glaive plus 2.
no, I already hit that.
No, hit
Oh, you
glaive
mean in
plus
the
2.
in there. Oh, that's cool. I could do that.
22 points of slashing.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay, that hits.
30 points of slashing.
Damn.
Okay.
She's still up.
What's
Not
that?
looking the best, but she's still up.
What's that skill that fighters get at second level?
It
That action
is.
thing?
Oh,
That
it's
action
like
thing.
a second wind. Is that what you mean?
No, there's something else you get. I forget. What's it called?
Action surge.
Ah, that's the one. Yes.
Yeah.
does it?
On your turn, you can take. Yeah. So 3 actions. Okay, cool.
Mm.
I'm attack again.
Okay, that hits.
16.
Oh,
16.
and
Hold
I
on,
believe
hold
that would
on.
be all I can do.
You attack one more
Well,
time.
you have a thing at 5th level called extra attack. It says whenever
Yeah,
you
but
take the attack
it's-
action, you can attack again.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So I just straight up get 4 at any time, basically.
Well,
You-
no, not
Use
anytime.
action
When
surge.
you action surge.
Oh, and action surge
As
is
you-
just.
Wait.
As you slash with your glaive at the Slayer,
Oh,
she crumples into a pile, dead, but with a smile on her face.
I don't like that.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just
That
see.
Here,
face.
one more attack.
Well, I mean, she's.
You can
There's
hit
no-
the other
We have
person.
other enemies.
Yeah. All right. Now one to Tina.
I would back up.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah,
How
that's the
many
problem
attacks
with
do
glaives.
you get now?
Action surge. 4.
I guess.
Or
Oh
two?
wait, no. Hold on. You're a fighter. You're also level 11. You have 3 attacks off rip, and then on action surge you get 3 more. So you have 6. So you're number 4. You got 3 more attacks, my boy.
What the
I
Yeah,
completely forgot.
fighters.
I completely forgot what level you are. You have 3 more attacks.
Fighters good.
fighters?
Fighters
Step back and swing.
Okay, I guess
20, 20, 20,
here
yeah.
would be good.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so
Swing.
she gets an opportunity attack on him, right?
Yeah.
Yes, she does. Should she decide to take it?
She
Okay.
will definitely
Oh,
take
me
it.
hit. I'm guessing let me hit my damage. Hold on.
Wait. She's gonna swing.
Well,
at you
let's
first.
see if she hits you.
You just step away from her so she doesn't get to swing at you.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Quarter staff.
It's not going to hit. Anyway, moving on.
Wait a
As
minute.
I was.
Why is there?
Wait.
Why does he have sharpshooter?
Wait, I'm
on?
sorry. What?
Wait,
Why
yeah.
is it gotta... Where is
Why
the
does she
line
have
of sight?
sharpshooter
It's
on?
Where
not
did that
even-
come from?
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
But she's druid. Why?
So she
Wait a
might have
minute.
it
We'll
for
take
her
we'll
bow
take
and
we'll,
arrow?
we'll take the 16. Does
Okay,
16
yeah.
hit your armor class?
It hits directly. I am at 16 armor class.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Ow.
As you were.
Okay.
Bing.
So,
Alright.
so I'm at
Continue.
329, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
As it was.
22.
Yep.
Well,
12 slashing. 2 more attacks. Go on.
Yep. Kaboom.
Ooh.
16 hit.
It does. Yes.
It does. Okay.
11.
11. Last one,
Okay.
best one.
There it is.
Damn, he took that personally. Okay.
And I guess that would be. I guess that would be it.
Yay.
I'm mathing. Okay. Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right, Giannis, you're up.
Seeing him paralyzed, he puts his forehead to Stanley's, grips the back of his neck, and he just whispers, "I will rest." And he just, while not breaking eye contact with him, head to forehead, stabs him straight through.
Okay, make the attack. All right, that hits.
Yeah, right. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do I
He's
do I
he's
do I do I
paralyzed
do,
anyway. He's whole
Yeah.
person.
Do I need to roll damage?
No, you don't.
Okay.
He has 6 HP.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, as you deal the death blow, he does crack a smile on his face as he falls.
And I will lower him to the ground. I stand and I look to Tina. Step.
Oh my god.
Actually,
She's not paralyzed, so
I know. That's why I'm flanking. Still advantage?
yeah.
27.
Not like you needed it, but sure, yeah.
Oh. 6.
Okay.
here comes the force damage.
Ew. Okay, 9. That's
still
actually
up.
disgusting. That's actually
on
painfully
on
disgusting.
D12s.
Yeah,
Oh, gross.
that's-
Yeah, no D12
Yeah,
diabolical.
That's
I physically
that is
threw him off a
nasty.
little bit.
that off.
Hmm.
All right. No. That's his turn.
No harm, no foul.
Right.
Hmm.
Sorry, gotta mark him dead.
Mm-hmm.
I just removed them from there. All right, it's Tina's turn. Yay!
Surrounded by a buff doctor and a werewolf.
Close all this fucking shit out. Okay, let's see.
Getting poked from
Another
an
wild
automaton.
shape, another wild shape, more temporary hit points.
I don't think so. Yay. Okay. So this is our Hail Mary, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Oh.
Well.
She's gonna cast it on herself.
Oh shit.
Sure. If you can't beat him, blind him.
Okay, let's see. So I need Constitution saving throws. What is the 20-foot radius? So, oh look,
Everybody.
everybody but Herbie.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Okay. Constitution saving throws I make at advantage thanks to my spell.
Okay.
What is it? 13?
Oh, the DC?
Yeah.
It's 15.
Oh, okay. 20.
Okay, I
What's-
need
what,
Arnie and
Constitution?
Hero and Sendo
Yeah.
and
Cool.
Hero's a natural 20.
what the fuck? Arnie, you better fail.
Nope. Yes.
Oh. No thanks.
No, the only one that fails is the succubus. Great.
Oh.
Ouch. Wait, she's
Oh
in the
shit.
range?
Okay, well, she's not. Well, yeah, she's not dead.
We take 11.
Somehow. Yeah, you guys will take 11.
Okay. Make a con saving throw to see if I maintain concentration on the spell. Again, an advantage. Thank God, 'cause that's a 15. Perfect.
Well, and with that Hail Mary, she actually killed herself to do that.
Amazing.
Isn't
Does
that
that mean it drops
kind of
immediately?
thematic in a way?
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
it drops away after she dies, but she did damage. Yes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Low key, kind of thematic though.
It is.
Oh wow.
That's
Yeah.
kind of wild.
She literally
Yeah,
blew
she's
up.
not
Wild.
immune from it.
She literally
She
blew
threw
up.
up she threw up a 5th level spell and just blew up in a swarm of locusts.
Yep. Very,
Wow.
very druid-esque.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
kinda.
shit.
I think the swarm druid actually,
Oh,
when they
guess
die,
it's my
quick
turn
they get
then.
high.
Actually, pretty
Yeah.
freaking crazy.
I'm just gonna look down at Amber, say I'm sorry, and swing.
Yeah, that hits.
She moans a bit.
Yeah, exactly. She's prone.
11.
You
Okay.
poor woman. I think.
How's she looking?
She's still alive. She's laying down, but she's still alive.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. That hits.
8.
Okay, now she is not alive.
That is crazy.
I just point. I just
Alright.
swing. I'm just swinging wildly on the floor. Pissed off.
Giannis walks over and closes Stanley's eyes.
I'm gonna do the same to Amber.
He takes a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then he shrinks back down to his more scrawny form. His eyes are still black, oddly enough. And he takes his goggles and he puts them back on and gathers his staff, his wand. And he will then make not advantage. You watch as he deflates kind of a little bit less than actually beforehand. He takes 1 point of exhaustion after that spell.
Hey, Doc, you alright?
Pushed it a bit too far. That's all. I'll be fine after a rest.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a seat and kind of just sit there and pray for a moment.
Guys, did the Herald just turn our friends against us? Well, yeah, our friends against us?
It would not be the first time.
I finish my prayer.
Well, why?
It's probably not gonna be the last.
Well,
either.
why?
That is
Oh,
the
he was,
question that I would like to answer myself. I would like to have answered myself.
And as you guys are conversing, you hear a very familiar sound. And in that gap where the bars were pulled apart, you can see the portal through it.
Is there space enough for us to get through, or is the bar in the way?
It's been like ripped apart for humanoids to go through. So.
What about Arnie?
Yeah, he can fit. Yep.
Okay.
It's like it looks like a minotaur ripped it open. That's how big the hole is. So.
wait, so we just gonna leave him here?
Yes. I think that best.
I'd rather not sully what we have really done.
He will search. He will search Stanley, not for loot or anything, but for something of the cats.
You come across 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
A little well-worn mouse toy.
Mm-hmm.
And a small painted picture of Juniper.
He'll take them both.
Would Amber have any like necklace or anything?
Nope.
All right. He'll limp towards the portal.
The sun
Yeah,
goes
because the
towards the portal.
exhaustion.
Wait. We technically have not used the wish here yet.
We have not.
Who
I was like, are they gonna
What?
just walk through?
who would or well who well some whose turn is it? Somebody hasn't made a wish yet for themselves?
Mm,
I think we all have, right?
yeah.
Do we do a group wish?
I mean,
So Janice gonna recall how so Arnie's gonna recall how Janice was distraught earlier with the whole thing with Stanley, and he's remembering earlier, like way earlier before we even met Herbie, that he also once perished, and was brought back. Arnie chimes into Janice and goes, would you like to wish your friend alive again?"
Giannis will ask the question.
Fair.
Is it possible to revive Stanley whole and intact?
And you hear the Herald's messenger loud and clear for everybody. That is not within my power.
I am sorry.
Is there
Because
a
her
way?
dad did it.
Is there a way for the cat to be with us?
Well,
At the very least.
We can try. The request is for Juniper, Stanley's cat, to join us here now.
And it's quiet for a second, and then you hear the Herald's messenger go, "Granted, she is in the next world."
I don't like that.
Hey, she might be just waiting for us,
perhaps-
you know?
Perhaps that's actually best. He stares back at Stanley's lifeless body.
Yeah, you know, when we jump through this portal, you'll probably see Jennifer.
Knowing the Herald,
You are quite
we'll
hopeful,
see.
small one.
All right,
And
going through.
Through they go.
Oh, the cat's here?
That's hell. That's literal hell.
And I have not made a token for her yet, but this is what she looks like.
Oh, Vernus, how are... Oh.
Hold on.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
It's an
I don't
I've
hate
got to
this
make a
at
token
all.
for her.
Welcome, Cavi.
I don't hate this at all.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm all about this.
I don't hate
But
this
I've
at
got
all.
to make her a token, so that's just what you see when you come out.
That's
Okay.
fine.
She's
If you need me to make her a hero for it, I will certainly do that. If you need to.
She's still cat-sized. She just has clothing and is bipedal.
I was gonna say that's not how Giannis remembers her, is it?
No,
She has
it's not.
hands.
No, but I mean, you'd still probably
No,
recognize her though.
Can I say one thing?
She has hands.
That cat is ripped.
Right?
She has hands.
Yo, he's
not paws.
he's been hitting the gym.
Wait,
Mhm.
what?
He's probably
He has
seen
hands. What?
Hands and
yeah,
fingers.
and he's seen some shit. I'm
A lot of
sure.
concern.
It's a she.
It's she.
Oh,
Her
She's
name is
she's
Juniper.
sorry.
Juniper.
She's his. I know. I called her earlier. I don't know why I switched to him, but she's seen some shit, and she is.
He's willing to give hands
This is
and
going to.
paws at a moment's notice.
Oh, this is going to be interesting, bro. Look at those biceps. Look at those fucking muscles.
I am concerned.
Okay, so
Down, furry boy.
Oh, this is.
I am concerned.
Hey, I'm not Jandri.
you are now in the 21st world. which means
I'm
you have
concerned.
level ups
I was
for
counting.
18, 19, and 20. So you get 3 levels.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna snag this picture for later.
3
Oh, shit.
levels.
Oh.
Yeah, we went through 18,
Oops.
19, and 20.
Wait, hold on. 3?
We went through
18.
Okay.
18, 19, and 20.
Dwarven World.
No,
The water
yeah,
world.
Dwarf World.
Wait, no.
The
We
water
went
world.
through Dwarf World.
The water world.
Water
Yeah.
Water World. Yeah. Okay, that's right.
She's right.
Technically
Okay.
3 worlds,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we are
Okay.
level
15.
15?
Yeah,
Yeah.
15.
Wait, is this where we're ending?
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's where we're stopping.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so
Level
let's see.
15, which is
Hold on, let me pull up the fighter
What?
5e.
what level
Oh, no.
spells for me?
Go back up here.
5e.
I'll just put it back up there.
I'm
So
concerned.
I get all of these lovely things. Ability score
Careful out of hands.
improvement.
All right, I'm headed to
Indomitable.
bed, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Good night.
Have a
Good
good night.
night.
All right, have a good
Good night.
night.
Well.
Take care.
Bye.
Why?
Alright, bye.
15. Kroner